I'm Stephan Nilsson. I'm the CEO and co-founder of UNISOT. UNISOT is a Web3 supply chain traceability and sustainability platform. In not only AI data, but all kind of data is important to verify or to be able to know where it comes from. But of course, specifically for AI data, as we see now with all fake films or AI-generated films. So I think it's very important, but of course, at the same time, it's very hard to do that. But this is where blockchain can come in and actually help us verifying data that are generated, but most also the source of the data can be verified by the blockchain system. The way UNISOT verifies data in supply chain is that we allow every actor in the supply chain to connect to the blockchain as a global data layer. With blockchain, you enable all the actors in a blockchain to be connected directly to the data source, to the data layer that the public blockchain is. And by doing that, every actor that are entering information into the system or into the blockchain, they are now signing that with their digital signature, which means they are legally liable for that information. But blockchain is not a magic system. It's just like any database. You can put in bad information in as bad information out. But you have this auditability feature of blockchain that you know who put in what information, so you can actually follow up and find that. And it's also very useful for auditors to be able to audit information. They now have all information in one place and that are digitally signed by the people that put it in there. I think blockchain will disrupt all industries, just like internet have done, because you get a new complete information layer where you have this blockchain as this global data layer that everybody can use, in comparison to most systems today where they're using a centralized database or a distributed database that is controlled by one or a few companies. With the public blockchain, you don't have that. You don't have any owner, so each company are owning and controlling their own data in the blockchain. Not only that, they can also start monetizing information by the blockchain. And that makes that the blockchain is both a data layer and gives an economic incentive for companies to start using this, to start exchanging information with each other. We all know ourselves when we go buy products, you have a lot of labels now, if it's ecological, sustainable, healthy and not healthy, halal or not halal. But there are so many labels now, so it starts getting harder and harder to actually believe this or actually know if it's actually truth. So it actually started with my co-founders who have lactose and gluten intolerances. So they had a big problem to actually find products without gluten and without lactose. They were looking for a solution where they could just like scan a QR code on a package and get like a traffic light, red, green or yellow, depending on their preferences. We got in contact and I had my background from the supply chain industry and the blockchain technology, and we saw that here is a match. We can actually use this technology to build a solution to do exactly what they were looking for. The benefit by using this technology is that you can trust the information that you get. You can trust that products are sustainable or ecological or where they are coming from. Our users don't have to know anything about blockchain. We are keeping that in the back end of our system, so they just get the benefit from using the system, so they don't have to know anything about blockchain. Just like you don't have to know anything about the internet that you're using today. You don't have to know about TCP/IP or JavaScript or SMTP. Same here, you don't have to know anything about blockchain or anything that to use the system. You just use the functionality. We are involving different technology beyond blockchain. So we are now involving IPv6, the new internet protocol, version 6. We also including in our solutions now machine learning or federated machine learning, which means that you do machine learning on the edge. So each supply chain actor can now do machine learning on their data, and now they just share the learning model up to the central machine learning node. And now we can aggregate the knowledge from all supply chain actors without them actually sending their data up to a central server. So that preserves the privacy of the data. and everybody can benefit from everybody else learning in the supply chain. I believe there is a huge future for this kind of technology like we are providing with UNISOT, because there is huge problems in global supply chains today, because global supply chains from seed to plate today are very, very inefficient. So by using UNISOT technology and blockchain technology, we can help make global supply chain just a little bit more sustainable and more efficient, which means that we are saving a lot of energy, a lot of raw materials that are getting to waste today. Just like in food supply chain today, we know that at least 50% of all food is never coming to a human. It's lost during the way through the supply chain. This is where we see that we can actually absolutely do a huge helping the system a lot.